Welcome everyone. I'm so happy to have you here. I'm Colby and today we are going to be visiting my neglected farm. So here's the thing. I've been doing little side quests here and there, and I did one recently where I had to go in my mines, and then another one where I was decorating one of my barns, and it just made it so I didn't really visit anything else. So today we're gonna go around my entire farm, visit everything. We're also gonna try and go to the quarry because I have a few things in there I like to get. And we're gonna see how much money we get and how long it takes for me to go through everything. So let's do it. Oh, it's raining today. That means we're gonna have to pick up some fruits and vegetables ourselves. So why don't we get a buff, a food buff? Let's make something. Let's make something for the farming buff. That one has +1, but I think we can do a little bit better than that, right? We'll start from the top. It's usually like, yes, this one, the farmer's lunch. So I can make an omelet. Ooh, I need milk. Okay, let me get a little bit of that. Let me get a little of that milk. So I'll start my barns. Sure, why not? Because it's not going to help us with this. The farming stuff. Alright, fill the place with eggs. I might even have some in my chest over there. So then that means we should probably come back. I mean, I even have a bunch of eggs in my pocket still. Eat the egg. Doodle doo. Look at all my chickens and all my ducks. Yeah, I have a bunch of eggs in here too. So we'll try to come back in here in a little bit. And our eggs will be done again. It happens twice in a day. You can do them twice in a day. Okay. Get some of this. I have a quest with some of my wool, so I'm trying to get as much wool as I can. No, I don't have a chest in here. So I'll just keep some of this stuff in my pocket for now, I guess. Whoa, look at all that truffle down there. Hey, look at my barn. Isn't it beautiful? I just decorated it recently. Ah, I love it. This is the only one I've decorated though, so everything else is gonna look kind of sad. Don't mind it though. Okay, let me get a little bit more milk. I don't have as much milk as I have of eggs, which is kind of nice because I'm a little bit overwhelmed with my eggs. Let's be honest. Okay, I have a couple extra of my milk. And I like to put all of my cheese in here. But I only put my gold one in the casks downstairs. Alright, let's gather all this truffle. And because our pigs are not outside today because of the rain, they're not going to produce any more truffles, so I know that this is going to be it for the day. Is anything else up here I'm missing? Nope. Okay. Sometimes they go behind the barn a little bit. See, I haven't decorated this one yet. Just that first one. But this is kind of how the other barn started out looking. That gives you a little bit of an idea. A little bit of an idea. Put the truffle away. Truffle oil gives you a lot of money, so I love it. And we do have a bin here, so I'll just put that truffle back. Okay. And now this last barn is ostrich eggs. Ooh, we needed a little bit of milk, so I'm glad that we still have 2 extra. But now I have to get that because I needed it for my recipe. I totally forgot about that. For my farmer's lunch. So let me get that milk. Goat milk. Because it can be any kind of milk. Hopefully this still counts as any kind. Goat. It might mean any kind is in size. Alright. Well, let's see. Maybe we can make an omelet. We can! And then can we make the farmer's lunch? Yes. So farming is really good because we're going to have to harvest some of our crops. Because our Junimos, they don't do it when it's raining. Why don't we get this first? This is all of my row. I like my row. I don't necessarily say that it gives me that much money. But I like the different color ponds, and sometimes these give me some really valuable things. Oop, I'm out of pocket space. Okay, let me go over here then. See if I can get any more of these. Nope, okay. A couple more, but not everything. Now I could fill up these bins. A slime jackaro. Okay. And I'll sell a bunch of stuff. I have a, whoa, 41 mayonnaise. I'm gonna keep that goat milk just in case. Just in case. Okay, I forgot I had that farming thing on, so I should actually do this first before I do the rest of the row. Because this is what I use the farming buff for, actually. I don't know if it's giving me more eggplant or better quality eggplant, but it's supposed to help with farming, so maybe I should have a little coffee. Okay, here we go, a little faster. He probably has some stuff in his hut that's ready, but let me gather all this stuff first that I can. I think that'll benefit my time a little bit better. Because if I run out of pocket space, I'll have to go back and forth. Look, I'm already running out. So it's only stuff that's able to layer. Too bad I don't have any bins that I could sell stuff down here. Okay, that's it. I gotta go up. I gotta sell a bunch of stuff. I'm walking fast though. It's really these flowers that get you. They just take up so many pocket spaces for no reason. And I need to keep the wool and the egg. Kind of all that stuff in the middle I want. I'll just keep it in the middle. Sure. Okay, back to these crops down here. I can get all this corn too. See, all this stuff here, usually the Junimo huts get. And they do get it during the daytime, so if you come too early, they're not going to be finished yet. So that's why I like going to my barns usually first thing in the morning, because by the time I'm done in my barn, I get over here, and the Junimo huts are basically done. Or the Junimos, I guess I should say. And they put everything in their hut. Look at all these flowers. So hopefully I have time to plant as well today. There's a lot to do, isn't there? Mushrooms get in the way. I get so many mushrooms now. Kind of overwhelming. Like, look at all of them. And I'm gonna get even more today because it's raining, I think. Or in the next few days, I suppose. Whoa. So it's 11 a.m. so far, and we're still getting our crops. We're almost done with this area, though. There's one random cranberry over here. Okay, let's see. One pocket space that I couldn't get from over there. Alright. So, let's go over here and sell. And then we'll finish up our row before we forget. Selling, selling. Wow, we're gonna get so much money. Alright. And there's only 2 more that we can fill. Oops. That one and that one. Okay. Let me also check this hut. Wow, I got a lot of stuff over here. And then the one more over on this side. Boom. Okay. I think I'm going to get all the honey now. And I tried not to get the flowers on the edges. But it is a little hard to avoid. That's why I have so many extra flowers. You don't really need as many. They're kind of like backups though. And they look pretty. Oop, I forgot about the 2 row on the ends. Well, the row and the fragment thing. Forget what it's called. Let me get this seed. And this one. Now we're getting a little slower again. We need more coffee. But let me sell some more stuff. Our pockets just get full so fast. We have so many things we're selling. And the magma geode. I actually do like cinder shards. I have a feeling I'm going to need them for something. Like a massive amount for something in the future. So I like to save every little bit that I can. I don't really use them too much right now though. Wow, look at all this that we're getting. So we're getting pine tar, we're getting oak resin, and we're getting maple syrup up here. And one mushroom randomly. It used to be a different tree, but it turned into a mushroom one day. We get that little tree out of there. And we do have enough pocket space to go into our cave. Look at our cute little mushroom cave. Oops. Almost took that fish out of there. Nice. Okay, let's sell this. And a few other things over on this side. And let's go in this hut. And we can get everything in this building, basically. We need some more coffee, though, because this is going to take a little while. Everything in the center. So, the stuff in the center is ancient fruit. Now, I get all of my ancient fruit from this building, but I actually take it to my quarry, and I have some kegs there, and I get ancient fruit wine from it. It takes a little while for it to produce, so what I do is I put one keg inside my house, and sometimes I forget, but I like to put one ancient fruit in that keg on the same day that I put it in the quarry. And then when that one's done in my house, I know the quarry's done. Because I don't really go to the quarry that often. And it's not really an area that you walk by either. So for me, it's much easier if I have like a little mark inside my house like that. I didn't come up with that. I forget where I learned that. Well, we're almost done with this barn. We're actually doing it pretty quickly. But we do have a few other barns that I'd like to get to. And if we have time today, we could go to the slime hutch too. You can see missing so many days in a row does really add up to so many different things that I have to do in one day. Like, look at all of this. Oh my gosh. Alright. Let's go in this barn. And this is where I have all of my oil and my coffee. So I think the best thing to do would be to get the corn first. That way when we're picking up the oil, we can also drop off some corn at the same time. A little more efficient, I think. Sometimes you don't nail it on the first pass though, because you walk by it too fast. But let's try it. See, I'm missing some of them. That's okay. In the next row. And we have 8 more corn, so we should have 8 more. Perfect. And the coffee beans don't always line up because you kind of get a different number of coffee beans every time. Sometimes you get 3, sometimes you get 4 or 5. I don't know actually. See, they're all adding up in the corner. So that's why I have that bin at the top there. So when I have my extra coffee beans afterwards, I can put them in here. And if I want, tomorrow I can come in this barn. Let me get this pile. Tomorrow I can come in this barn and I can put my extra coffee beans. I wish that there was a better spot where I can put the bin on the bottom instead. But it doesn't really work out that way. And I'm not going to move all of my plants now. I think I would have to kill them. It's not like they give me anything better than, like, I mostly get this first level without the stars. It's not really a big deal though. Okay. They all come out the same. It's 4 p.m. and now we have to get all of this beer. Now the beer doesn't actually fit every spot in here, but that's why I have some tea leaves. The tea leaves only happen on the last week of the season though, so they're not going to happen right now. See? But I think the tea leaves happen every day. And they're so fun because you walk by them, you like fly by, and they all knock off really fast. So this one's a lot slower. Now let's start filling some of these up. I like to fill up this side because it fits perfectly. Oop, goat milk. Don't want that in there. I don't even think I can put goat milk in here. 8 on this side. I need a few more. Okay, let me just get these beers. There's so many. They're gonna sell for a lot of money because I have so many. And this barn is only taking us about an hour to pick up. So that's not too bad. I don't want to accidentally put any on this side. Oop. 3 more. Perfect. Alright. Now, I think there are some more things I could sell in my pocket. The beer, the oil, and that's good. Let me put this row in here. And let's go to the quarry now. We'll take our horse, and I guess we'll kind of see it before it gets too dark at night, but it is kind of dark already because the clouds are here. It's raining. Here we are. Boom! The quarry. Look how beautiful it is. This is the only area I didn't finish, and it's been a while and I still haven't finished it. Ugh. I don't really think about it, to be honest. Okay, so we're gonna fill this with the cheapest, because no matter what you put in here, whether it's a gold or silver, it ends up as the plain ancient wine. So we're gonna sell the other ones. I used to put some in here. I have a few. I used to put more in here for later, but I don't like to. So we're gonna sell all of these except for one, which we're gonna use in our house. Now I get some honey and some maple syrup as well. I just like the maple trees. I think they're cute. And I like the floor here because not only does it look good, it kind of seals in the sections, but you walk a little bit faster on it. It's always a good thing. Okay, I don't think there's anything else I can get down here. But look at it. Isn't it beautiful? Alright, let's zip on home. Get that one ancient fruit over here. See, this is where my keg is. Boom. Then we can sell the rest. We also have this honey now. Ancient fruit wine. We don't need that battery pack. The maple syrup. And then all of this other ancient fruit. Alright. So now that we've visited all of the barns except for the slime hutch, let's go ahead and revisit these barns. Because we had a lot of excess eggs and... Oops. They're trying to sleep, I know. I'm sorry. We had a lot of extra eggs, and we're still gonna have even more. Wow, they're still not gonna fit. Oh my gosh. We need 3 days for this. 2 days, really. Okay, put the extra eggs in here still. I mean, maybe 3 days to fit all these eggs in here. Okay, and let's go to the other barn. I bet they're all gonna have stuff that's ready. Oh, I didn't get the seeds. Okay, what time is it? I think I can do it. So, there is an area, if you noticed. Sorry, I keep talking to my animals on accident. If you notice, there is some areas that I have no plants anymore. And I think it would be a good idea if we planted some plants there today. So let's see if we can do that as well. Let's get all the cheeses. I like that I can go in the middle. And I have that one milk. Sure, I'll put that in there. He looks so cute in there. I love it. Oh, and I forgot to put the cheese in this one. Don't know if I like that one there, but it kind of ended up right here. I might move it. Okay, I have 2 more barns down here. Then hopefully I can get to... planting some stuff, and then also the slime hutch. I don't know if I'll make it to both, though. I think I'd rather plant stuff than go to the slime hutch. Okay. Here are my ostriches. And they don't have any more eggs, so I just collected some of the mayonnaise. I have a lot of mayonnaise. I don't need any of it. I can sell it all, and then I can zip on home. So here, I'm going to get some seeds. I could do more fairy seeds. I could do sunflower. I can only do fall things, or I can do pumpkin. Alright. If I can only do pumpkin, then I'm going to do that for sure. So let me get my hoe out first. Ooh, actually, I should drink some coffee first. Drink the coffee. Here we go. Oops. And I'm going to add some fertilizer. Definitely. Definitely. Okay, so I'm going to add some pumpkins. And it looks like pumpkins are only going to fit in 2 sections over here. So it's good that I got some extra seeds. Ooh, I'm scared. I don't want it to overlap wrong. Yes, I did it right. Now let's do these. We'll just stick to one flower type. And I think that's the only area we can plant. Oh, we're out. So, I don't know. We'll just add these extras. Sure. It's okay if it's not perfect. Ah, I'm stuck. Ah, there's too many. Ah! The mushrooms are taking over. Alright, here are my slimes. Clean up my slime hutch. It's been a while since I've been in here, too. Look how beautiful it is in here. And I can get some bait as well. I love that I have the bait in here now. I used to have a machine at home, but I didn't like collecting it there, but I love that it's in here. Look at all my slimes. Wow, why do I have so many green ones? I don't like that. Alright. Wow, I have way too much slime. I should really come in here more often. Or maybe I should just make more of these. Then I don't have to come more often. Alright, I'll put the slime away. And I have enough of all of these, so I'll just sell them. And I could put the bait in my fishing rod. They don't have to have it take up another pocket space. Alright, so we've got pretty much every section of my farm. And we hit all of these barns twice. Actually, I think we got every section. I said pretty much. We got them all. Was there anything I missed in here? No. I think there was one grape on the other side that I didn't do. But that's okay. We got everything else. Let me just sell these last few things. And when we wake up in the morning, we can see how much money we get for everything. I'm also going to go ahead and put these fence things in my pocket, so tomorrow morning when I wake up, I can also remember to make some more of my fence. I don't feel like doing it right now. It's pretty late, and I don't think we'll finish it all. So we're going to go to bed and see how much money we make from all that. And as you can see, it took us all day to do that, but we finished everything just in time. And we would have had more time to spare if the Junimos didn't get rained out on. But not bad. Not bad at all. All right. So with that whole day, we made 361,729 gold. So a lot of things. We sold a lot of fairy rose. It looks like eggplant got us a lot of money. That's a surprise. Our fairy rose honey did very well. Look at that. 952 gold for each fairy rose honey. Dang. Okay, sunflower honey doesn't do nearly as well, so maybe I should exclusively do fairy rose honey another time. Our ancient fruit also did very, very well. So did our pale ale. Oh, I love that. And our ancient fruit wine. All right. Our truffle oil, of course, did well too. We also did a little bit of foraging, and we got a lot of money from our maple syrup. I think it's because we had a lot at our quarry too. Other than that, we didn't get as much. We got a bit from our oil, but not nearly as much from everything else. And that's one day getting everything from my neglected farm. We did it. We did it. I feel a lot better. I feel a lot more organized. I feel like I can go forth on another adventure and not have to worry about everybody here anymore. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and repair my fence today. My animals are looking good. I have to think of a few more ideas for my other barns before I really dive into decorating them. So I'll save that for some future videos soon. Thank you so much for visiting my channel and staying until the end of the video. I hope that you enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed playing, and I'll see you on Tuesday or Friday for the next video.